at a nearby petrol station.
He was all right. He was the same as he always was.
What did you talk about?
No, it was just a couple of lads who were having an argument and he said what was happening. He said, they're just having a disagreement. He said, all right, and then went.
Did he get involved in any way?
No, he just drove away.
The police say their investigations may now extend across the Channel, where Mr. McAvoy sometimes travelled in his job as a bus driver.
The Health and Safety Executive is to investigate the second blast this month at the ICI complex on Teesside. ICI say some structural damage was caused when a safety valve blew at the polythene plant. The plant is expected to remain closed for several more weeks and 140 workers will be given other duties. Cricket now, and Durham are struggling in their county championship match against Northamptonshire at Stockton. All out for 258, they were forced to follow on. At close of play, they were 6 for 1 in their second innings. And that's North News. We'll be back with breakfast news tomorrow morning, or you can tune to your local radio night network. Now the weather from Peter Cockcroft.
Good evening. Amazingly, the weather's been very good for most of us over this bank holiday weekend, but there have been some very nasty thunderstorms around, and today was no exception. They developed initially along the backbone of England, up along the Pennines, showing up beautifully on this satellite picture, and they drifted northwards into Scotland, up into northwestern Scotland now. There we can see that. Another way of looking at it is to look at the weather radar, and you'll notice how those echoes show up, quite bright echoes showing where the heaviest of the rain is, and some rain over Northern Ireland as well. Some quite heavy rain just to the north of Northern Ireland. That's being given by a weather front, and in the next 24 hours or so that weather front will drift away to the west and it'll take the rain with it. So tonight the odd spot of rain over Northern Ireland, but I think the heaviest of it is now moved away to the north, and we'll still find those thunderstorms cracking off over East Anglia, up across the Pennines, Cumbria, running up into northwestern parts of Scotland, but they will tend to die away overnight, as will the rain over Northern Ireland, so a dry night by the end of the night. Elsewhere, well, it will turn rather misty, perhaps some fog, low cloud running on to the eastern side of the Pennines, but temperatures probably no lower than about 10 degrees. Now that mist and fog is going to burn off very quickly tomorrow. There'll be a lot of warm sunshine around. We might find some of the mist and low cloud just lingering a little bit longer along the northeast coast, but it will clear away, and then during the afternoon, once things warm up, I think we could find 1 or 2 showers being set off. I think tomorrow more particularly over the high ground. Now the winds are going to play a very important as far as the feel's concerned for the day tomorrow. They'll be coming in off the North Sea, so it's going to feel quite cool along this northeastern coast, and probably a much fresher feel to the day inland, although temperatures will once again get up to around 25 or 26 degrees. On Wednesday, that weather feature that affected Northern Ireland will move further away to the west, and then Thursday we'll find this weather front drifting up across the Bay of Biscay. So generally I think the weather is starting off each day fine, although rather misty down this northeast coast. 1 or 2 showers developing in the afternoon, then late Thursday more thunderstorms.
If you go into the bush tomorrow, you're sure of a big surprise.
And I'm frightened, Liz.
It's all right, Arlene. You've got me with you.
Oh!
That sounds like... Nah.
The Bush Telegraph, seriously at work, tomorrow at 9:30 on BBC1. Into every life, a little rain must fall. In Lovejoy's, somehow it never rains, but it pours. Lovejoy, Wednesday at 8 on 1.
BBC Two continues its tribute to screen legend Marlene Dietrich in just under 10 minutes with the first of 3 programmes celebrating her remarkable career. Actor and director Maximilian Schell persuaded Dietrich to give a rare and albeit sound-only interview. The result is an amusing and moving tribute to an enigmatic star. This is BBC1, where your reservation is made at the newly refurbished Bates Motel. Its unsavoury past means you may be witness to some disturbing violence. Please enjoy your stay, but whatever you do, keep out of the shower.